Hello, my name is Jared Cage, and welcome to my gaming podcast. I'm currently enrolled at NTC in the online class Social Media Campaigns 2. I'm in my second semester of marketing, currently in the spring semester as we speak. A little bit of background info before we start covering what my whole podcast is going to be about. First of all, as I previously stated, my name is Jared Cage. My business is Sleek Gaming, a location that will be eventually opening up in Stevens Point in the near future. And I want to spread the beauty of video games and how they impact people's lives. What effect do they have on people? Is it good? Is it bad? Um, the topic of this podcast is what is my business about? What makes Sleek Gaming my business? Sleek Gaming stand out from the other leading competitors, and what makes it special? What do we offer that other businesses don't have? Another reason is our ability to reach out to our target audience in social media, other platforms, and how we identify them as different target personas, etc. The main point of this podcast is to explain what is Sleek Gaming about. What is it about? 3 main points that I will cover are company uniqueness and distinctiveness, which will explain what makes our company different from every other leading competitor, such as Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and GameStop. Our second point I will cover is different video game genres to classify which games appeal to different target audiences and personas. My third point is being able to reach out to the target audience and how we're going to be able to grab them and draw their attention to our store to see what games they have to offer, what games appeal to them, what they like, what are they interested in, what subgenres of games do they like. My first point, as I've said, will be company uniqueness and distinctiveness. My main purpose for this is to explain why my business, Sleek Gaming, is so unique and special. Like, what makes it stand out from the crowd? And what do we do that other businesses don't do? A few characteristics about my business. We sell discontinued games and consoles that are not sold in any other big box stores or companies such as Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Shopko, GameStop, and even online. We have laptops exclusively for gaming, such as Asus, which is a very highly recommended gaming laptop for gamers who want to play computer games, role-playing games, etc. Our store, all our products are marked 30% less than the than other competitors, and we sell games that date back to all the way back to 1996. For example, we have Super Mario Nintendo 64, which was released in 1996. So if old school gamers want to play those games, we have those available as well. My second point I will be covering is different video game genres. The purpose of this topic is to explain video game genres and how they appeal to different gamers in my target market. The different genres include casual and simulation games, which include realistic aspects that pretty much allow the players to have full creative control of their game and create their own story. It's kind of like storytelling, but it's almost like similar to a sandbox genre where you can do pretty much whatever you want with it. For example, The Sims. You can start lives with your Sims. You can make a family, have a job, have a career. You can do anything that's possible with sandbox games, and that's a very huge gaming franchise. Sims is a huge one of the best PC gaming franchises in the world. Another genre I will be covering is action/adventure. These are known as the most diverse genres, as they include elements from action video games where there's fighting, there's intensity, there's strategy, and adventure where it's almost an open world where people can roam around freely, but action and adventure. They almost like incorporate a little bit of a quest, but we'll get that. We'll go further into detail on that in my next genre. Another thing about action and adventure, it can be narrowed down into so many subgenres: first-person shooter, third-person shooter, role-playing, which is my next game genre. Role-playing games, also known as RPGs, are highly focused on storytelling and like almost make the video games like the main point of the video games like a quest where players can stock up inventory and stuff, and like the RPGs just focus on what the story is about and also incorporates action and adventure the replay value. It adds replay value to the gamers if they want to replay it again, etc. My third topic is reaching out to the target audience. The main purpose for reaching out to my target audience is because I want to know which gamers like what people like The Sims, what people like Call of Duty, what people like Pokemon, what people like Nintendogs, what people like Donkey Kong, what specific personas like a certain video game genre. The different gamers. Casual gamers, they prefer more simplistic and social games that just like so use they don't have to complete the video game in a lengthy amount of time. They can just have short sessions, play it whenever they want, do it on their own time. Just they prefer games that allows them to take control of the story and not exactly what the story is pre-created about. Examples include Nintendogs, The Sims 3, Farmville, and other mobile games. Hardcore gamers. These gamers prefer games that have intensity, action, adventure, a little bit of role playing here and there, strategy, and a little bit of puzzle solving. This is probably the most this gamer category probably is the highest percentage of gamers because most popular games include Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Minecraft, Super Smash Bros., Mario, Sonic. They include games that they want in action, intensity, replay value. What's it gonna do to the people, audience? The third category I have are retro gamers. These are the people who like games that are old school and they like classic games, like games that were built for the arcade 20 years ago, Sega Genesis, the Atari, Nintendo Entertainment System, the previous PlayStation, Nintendo 64. Old games include Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64, Final Fantasy 64. To wrap this podcast up, for my conclusion, my business, I've learned that you really have to like know what your business is and like pretty much explain what your business is about and who you are, so your targeted audience has an idea of what your company is about and what you have to offer on the table. Uniqueness is something that I have also taken away from this podcast. It's something that makes you as a business stand out from other companies. What makes you distinctive from other businesses and big companies out in the world? What do you have? What promos? What specials do you offer? What makes it different? And the third one is the third point is that I have is to narrow down certain products, like which products appeal to which video games. And the last point I managed to take away is identifying which specific target personas, like which group of gamers likes a certain genre of gaming. Thank you for listening to my podcast.